Hey guys, hope everyone's day is going well. Today's video is going to kind of be like a behind the scenes or like kind of vlog of my trip to the Southeast Yo-Yo Championship. First of all, I want to apologize for the timing of this video. I really should have gotten this video out a lot sooner. My trip to Florida and the Southeast Yo-Yo Championship was a good while ago, and I really should have uploaded this behind the scenes vlog much earlier, and I'm really sorry about that. I mean, my only excuse is like high school got kind of busy with like sports and extracurriculars, but still, I really should have gotten this out sooner, so I'm really sorry about that. It's just this video has taken a lot of time to produce. However, we're here right now and I'm almost done with the video. So real quick, I want to provide some background on the actual trip. In January, I received a DM from my friend Alec Jones, and he said basically that he was hosting this contest in Florida, and he was curious if I could fly on out, stay with him for a few days with some other friends, and I would film just kind of like a promo video for the contest. And so I checked my calendar, that weekend was free, and that was about it. Before I actually got on the trip, I decided that besides a promotional video, I also wanted to film this video, which is kind of like the vlog or behind the scenes. So over the 3 days I was kind of on this trip, you know, arriving there, being at the actual contest, and leaving, I filmed a bunch of my experiences. However, upon editing like this raw footage that I took in Florida, I found that my story really was not cohesive at all. I like to think of any vlog as kind of like a story or a book, you know, with characters, scenes, settings, you know, different themes and stuff like that. And I realized with my story that I was trying to tell, my journey to Florida for the Southeast Yo-Yo competition, my story was incredibly patchy. It really wasn't great. And so I just finished editing like the raw footage, and I realized that it's incredibly hard to follow. And so that's kind of where I come in. I am editing Jonathan. I'm sitting at my, you know, editing chair. This is the editing space. And so basically, I think I want to jump in here and there, just kind of say, provide some background or add a little bit of information, kind of tie two ends of the story together to make it a more enjoyable viewing experience, you know, just to clarify what was going on. In addition, I really was mostly focused on filming that promotional video. This was kind of like the vlog was kind of a second thing in my mind. The first actual like agenda was the actual contest and filming that promotional video. If you guys haven't seen my promo video for this contest, you can actually hit the link, you know, right up there. I want to plug it. I spent a lot of time on it, and it's kind of like a cinematic movie of the actual contest. However, as a result of focusing on that, like as the main objective, a lot of this footage that is from kind of the behind the scenes isn't filmed that well. I didn't really put that much effort in, you know, stabilizing the shots or like making it actually like artsy or whatever. And so please excuse if like any of my footage is really subpar. I was kind of just throwing my camera out, filming whatever and not really caring about it, which is great because I was living in the experience. But I do wish I had spent a little bit more time setting up some of these shots because some of them just aren't that great. However, it is also important to note that the purpose of me filming this, you know, behind the scenes really isn't to be super cinematic. That was for the promotional video, that one was cinematic. However, for this one, it's more of just me trying to tell a story and hopefully it be, you know, kind of funny, have some memes in there. So let's begin this story with an extremely cringy intro. Hey guys, hope everyone's day is going well, and today I'm actually going to be traveling to the Southeast Yo-Yo competition, and I'm really excited for this. I'll be staying with Alec Jones and some other friends, so I'm super excited. It's gonna be a great time, so let's go.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No.
3 hours later.
Alright, we are here and we have landed. Alright, so I arrived in Florida, I was at the airport, and Alec actually picked me up along with his friend Lamonte, who we'll learn a little bit more about later in this vlog. I don't really know why, but my voice just sounded really high and like cringy with these introductions of seeing Alec and meeting Lamonte, so enjoy some really cringy audio on my part. So after we all got in the car, we all went on over to Alec's house to drop off our luggage and stuff, because that's where we would be staying for the next couple of days.
Alec, good to see you, man. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, Lamonte.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Awesome.
Alright, and so now here is another part that could be pretty confusing. Essentially, after we dropped off all of our stuff at Alex's house, we went on over to this one special like little restaurant, and that was where we were having a kind of like pre-contest meetup. There we met up with Jared Marcus, who's a really fantastic yo-yo player, I'm sure you guys all know him, and Sebi Brock, who is also a really, really talented player. He's been in the game for a while, and his tricks are just phenomenal. And so we kind of just met up with them at this pre-contest meetup. Alright, and so real quick, I want to jump in and provide a little information about Lamonti. So Lamonti is a really, really nice guy. This is my first time really officially meeting him, and he is such a cool dude. He is actually the creator of Amplified Return Tops, which is a really, really high quality yo-yo brand. So while he is in college, he's running this business, which is really, really impressive. Lamonti was a really cool guy to hang out with, and here's a trick from him. So now we are moving on to day 2, which was the actual day of the contest. I'm just going to plug it one more time. Check out that cinematic video I made, the promotional video of the contest. It's in the little iCard up there, and it's also in the description. So it's important to note that a lot of the footage that I actually recorded on this day 2 was used in that promotional cinematic video. And since I don't really want to like recycle footage, I don't know, it's just not really my thing. I want to include more like behind the scenes, like unseen footage. Day 2's footage is pretty limited in general because 80 to 90% of the shots that I filmed on day 2 went into that promotional video. So again, it's just some of the shots are kind of weird and quirky, and they're kind of all over the place in day 2. However, that's just because I'm including all the stuff I didn't include in like the cinematic video. In the next clip, you're going to meet a few new characters. And so first, we've got Graham Stellar, who I'm sure you guys all know. He was hanging out with us for the contest because he was actually the announcer for this contest, which was super dope. And then we also have Griffin and Darren, who are sponsored players by Amplified Return Tops, and they were just hanging out and competing at the contest. And they were also staying with us in Alex's house. And so basically we all piled into Alex's car, which does not properly seat 6 people, and we just had quite the experience, you know, getting on over to the contest.
It is so crowded!
Oh man.
Oh my
Super
God.
speed, Alec.
Super speed. Super speed.
Honestly, I don't want to go fast when it's cramped like this because, like, yeah, right.
So
The bumps and everything.
The speed bumps. Every speed bump, I get another bruise in my hip.
The amount of like money that's in this car with the yo-yos combined.
What about the life?
My back.
The life is priceless.
Priceless.
The memories.
I wouldn't say that. The
Memories don't die.
I don't care about any memories.
So yeah, we're doing great. Oh man, I put a wider lens on this because then you can see like really what's going on. This one's pretty zoomed in.
I don't think that people want to see what's going on.
You don't want to see?
Do you have
This is not a pretty sight.
Oh, look at the scenery.
Also, I need a moment to wait for my legs to wake up because I'm pretty sure I'm immobile right now. Like, my left leg is firmly planted. This thing will not move, so I might need a moment.
This looks dope. Yo.
Oh my gosh, there's people watching that, bro.
Graham is very busy working. He's so focused. Hey Graham. Graham is so busy. Very intense focus. Well, I got my own name tag. Look at that. I am official.
The banana. The banana's the best trick. Here, hold on. Are you ready?
We have the banana. Oh my gosh.
Just peel the banana
Just like so.
back.
Oh my gosh.
That's the banana. Dude, wow. That's huge. That's really big for the culture.
Changing.
The paradigm. Sebby, are we all set?
Oh! Hey, good job, man.
So stick around, folks. We are just about ready to get started.
This is an iced coffee. What is it? Iced coffee? Iced latte?
Coffee with a little bit of sugar and cream. It told me to light on stuff.
It's good. No, it's good. Thank you.
There we go. It's Subway time. Alright, and so behind the stage, we actually found this like really cool lighting. It was kind of like blue light, but it was also like, you know, UV light, so it made the string really kind of glow. And so that was really cool. We just filmed like a bunch of tricks behind there, and I just thought I'd share a couple of them with you because it was a really fun experience.
It's still alive somehow.
Oh, that's so sick. Oh my god. Ooh. There we go.
Ice! Ice! That's ice!
Ice.
Man, if only that happened with me, I just get nervous. Are you doing the same type of style for your final? I get nervous just for one.
More to it. I just get nervous for one. Everything involved in one day stressful.
It's two-way just you can just go out of it.
Yeah,
There has to be a story there, right?
They're not mine.
Well,
Yes, 2 thumbs up. Sean, are you ready?
Now, at this contest, there were a bunch of people from Team Duncan. And I don't know why, I'm not sure how they arranged this, but they all decided to use the exact same song for all of their freestyles. I think the song was called like Butterfly or something like that. And you know, the first few times it was funny, but oh my gosh, by the end of it, after hearing it, you know, 5, 6, 7, or even 8 times, this song was hard to listen to. And so I'm just gonna play you a quick excerpt of that song. Hopefully I don't get copywritten by like YouTube or whatever. But yeah, just enjoy this and be happy you didn't have to listen to it, you know, 6 or so times in a row. Oh, he's got it. Oh man.
okay, alright. Now we're starting.
Yo. Darren. And so yeah, the contest came to a close. And just a quick side note, I really recommend this contest. I mean, Alec is truly an amazing human being. He put this together by himself, and he truly did an amazing job with this contest. And I can only see it getting better and better from here. So yeah, shout out to Alec for making this contest such an amazing experience. And also, I recommend, again, all you guys to check out this contest sometime. It's a really good time. But yeah, after the contest, we kind of ended up at this burger joint, which was called Whataburger. And it was really good. I didn't film like any of the food or anything like that, but we all just kind of hung out, did some yo-yo tricks, and it was a great way to end the day. He's got the tricks. Oh.
I don't know what that was.
I mean, it looked cool though. And we got Alec, who hasn't picked up a yo-yo today. Until now.
Do something cool. Alright, never mind. That was cool. That works.
Okay, and so finally it was day 3 and it was time to say our goodbyes. Griffin and Darren had actually already left in like the middle of the night. Their flight left around like 4 a.m. or something like that. They really got no sleep that night. So yeah, they were already gone, and then Lamonte needed to get dropped off at a bus stop and I needed to get dropped off at a hotel where my parents were staying. And also it's important to note that we had like 6 guys staying in one room for this entire time. It was like all like air mattresses around Alex's room in this kind of like strange grid configuration. And so it was really, really difficult to move around the room. There was almost like no space to even put like your feet when trying to walk around. Right when I woke up, I just like kind of turned on my camera to like say my goodbyes and everything like that. And so like somehow I caught Lamonte having a rough time trying to get around there. And then the sad part is like after I turned off the camera, I almost did the exact same thing as him. It was just so funny because like I'm just so mad that I didn't record myself kind of like falling a little bit, because that would have been really funny too. The best part of all was that like Graham was sleeping and he woke up to like us just like fumbling around the room trying to get out of there. It was really funny.
Good now. Morning, Graham. Jesus Christ!
So what are y'all up to?
Bye, Graham. See you later.
I gotta toss it around a little bit.
Don't worry.
Try to think how I want to do this. And so now I want to talk a little bit about something that I still look back and just cringe while watching the footage. Alright, so my dad and I needed to get an Uber from the hotel where he was staying to the airport, and we just had this awful experience. So let me just break this down. So she had positive reviews, like really positive reviews, and so I wasn't expecting, you know, anything bad. I thought we were gonna have just a fine Uber drive to the airport, and it just couldn't have gone worse. So she picks us up and we're in the car, and then this little light turns on and she says, oh, like the back trunk is not closed all the way. So she goes back there to close it and the light is still on. And my gosh, I don't understand why, but she closed it so many times and it was so loud. You can literally hear the microphone peaking every single time she closes the trunk, just trying to shut it to get the light to turn off, and it would not close. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. We're just like sitting there while our Uber fee is going, and she's just in the back just closing it over and over, and it was so painful. And eventually she just was like, okay, whatever, like the trunk is gonna be a little bit ajar, and so we're like, hey, let's get our luggage, you know, not in the back so it doesn't like fly out while we're on the highway. And so we put the luggage kind of in the like second row where I'm sitting, and so that made it pretty cramped where I was because this wasn't a very big car. Yeah, we go on our way, and all this time this little light is going off and making this like bing sound, like this just like little alert sound the entire time. And so we get on our way, the light's going off, we're just kind of trying to ignore the fact that our trunk might be open just a little bit. And so we're going, and I specifically remember this one spot. The Uber app was telling her to go straight, but for some reason she decided to go in the right lane, and she took this on-ramp that led us on this, I'm not even kidding you, 30-minute detour to get back on track where we needed to go. So it took us what normally would have been like, I don't know, like a 40-minute drive to the airport. It took us like an hour and a half. I'm not even kidding. It was so bad. Let me see if I actually have the Uber track that she took. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see this, but you see how like we took this one spot and then we did this gigantic loop right there? Like that can't be right. And so yeah, we eventually made it to the airport. It was a real surprise to me at that point. I was just like, there's no way we're gonna make it. Luckily, we left early, and so we weren't like in a rush to board our flight, but we actually did make it to the airport after being in that terrible Uber ride. So I look back at it now, and it is a little bit funny, but it still makes me cringe to this day because it was just so painful.
Maybe it's just because of the oil that they want. No.
God, so bad.
Alright, and so yeah, we boarded our plane, and here's some just pretty shots of the sunset as we made our way back. And so that is it for my Southeast Yo-Yo competition vlog or behind the scenes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and also if you guys are new here and haven't seen my videos before, definitely hit that subscribe button because I post videos just about every single week. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.